Hey guys, welcome to my 100th video. Today we're doing something a bit different on the Red Zone Craft server. I'm going to show you, as you can see by the title, how to make an alchemy grinder. They're just starting out. This grinder did get me from level 6 to, what level am I now in these stats? 147 in a day, so it's not bad, but you just got to take the time to it. And of course you need the ingredients, whatever, but let's just show you what it is. It's a bit messy because, you know, this is a faction server. I did not need to make it all clean and whatever because it would just get raided eventually. But as you can see, this design may look a bit familiar to some of you that love MCMMO and watch MCMMO videos. So you can probably find a design like this similar to it anywhere. So this is just for those that want a small, easy grinder to make. And you know, it does a lot of work. So basically, you're gonna want 15 brewing stands and about 36 hoppers or something like that. You know, brewing stands here, then hoppers underneath. Alright, so behind here you see that we have 2 sets of hoppers, and I'll explain everything in a second. But first you're going to want to get your, what you want to know where you place it. I kind of place it up high just because, you know, it suits me better, you know, walking up here, just going along and clicking. You can have it on the ground, but you're just going to dig out the ground, but it's whatever. So basically start off with just having a chest anywhere. It doesn't have to be this chest. I started with this chest. This is just so when it overloads, you know what you're doing. You can just do this. Yeah, I will get into it a bit more in a second, but you want to get a chest down and then put 15 hoppers to the left of it or the right of it, whichever way you want to do it, and then put your brewing stands on top. Now after that, you're gonna want to go onto behind it, and you'll have a little edge of the brewing stand which you can right click on, and you want these hoppers to be facing it like this. So you right click on the hoppers and so it's another 15 hoppers already. I guess you're gonna need 45 hoppers because there's another row here of 15 and there's a bit more over there. So screw my math, you're just gonna do with it. And then once you have these hoppers down, just right click on top of each hopper for the first one. And then for the other one, just right click on this one, the first one, all the way across. So right click on this one, then this one, then this one, this one, and as you can tell, it will all flow in through there, and that's going to make this process a lot easier. And then up here, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to have another hopper. So this will be your 16th hopper in this final row, and it will be connecting to this chest where you'll store your water bottles and whatnot. And then you'll have some hoppers around it. You don't need to have all these hoppers. You can have stone or anything. This is just because, you know, when you fill up on water bottles, let me get a demonstration. Let's just use these 3. It's not that much, but it doesn't really matter. And once you have water bottles and you just get them, just click. They sometimes jump out and they'll be landing on rocks. So you know, it's better if you have them around. This one, nothing flies over there, so I did not even want to put one there. So yeah, it makes it all go into here, and you also make sure they're connecting to this. I did when you put these in the corner, don't have them face down, have them connecting to either your left or the right one. They're connecting to the middle or the chest. And once you do that, you have to put a line of cobble or whatever building material you want to make out of it. If you want to make it pretty, because that's who you are, you know, go for it. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to come into your world and break it. I don't even know if I could do that. You just want to put a line of cobble right next to this hopper on the same as the hopper underneath the brewing stand, and just go right down. You want 15 redstone for this part, and just go straight across, and then you go 1 block out and 1 block up, and you could put the redstone torch here. Don't put the button here yet. That's no need for it. And then you're going to put a redstone, another piece of redstone on the other side of this. So basically, this is going to look like a whole thing of scaffolding. It's not going to look well unless you use the right blocks or whatever. So you want to put a redstone wire here. Then you want to put you're going to want to put a repeater right next to it on the first tick. You don't want it any later because, you know, it'll be really freaking slow. Then a block here to make the signal go again, and then you put 15 more on the back. Now what this does is when you then you want to put this button on, because this is going to be lighting up, so this will not make the brewing stands, you know, release their water bottles. If you didn't have this then your chest over here will be overflowing with water bottles and you would never be able to make anything. So make sure this is all going well, and make sure you have this button and this redstone torch and everything. And then once you press that redstone torch, it releases all the water bottles from down below and lets them all go. And then you have this that allows the water bottles to go into the brewing stands, and it's all freaking good and dandy. So this is a really easy way, and there's no way of putting things in. I've made some strength potions. I'm going to show you in a second how this all works. But it's just no way of you like actually putting the items in that actually helps out your alchemy skill. You need to physically put the item in. Like you can't just put like I don't know, something in there and buy like a hopper or something and expect it to work. You have to actually put it in there. So this is like the best way I found. And you don't need to do this with 15. Like it's just that the redstone signal is, you know, 15. So you know, unless you want to redo it all over again, it's whatever. And then once you press this button, you'll see this bottom chest will start filling up with your strength potions. And up here, if you can already tell, the water bottle has you know, have filled into place. And it's really easy. I did this for, I don't know, 2 hours or so. I got, you know, extremely high level. Now I'm able to make the haste potions, which if you don't know, like make you hit insanely freaking fast, or mine insanely freaking fast. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I understand if this is not like the greatest tutorial of all time. This is my first one for this. If you guys want to see more of these tutorials for MCMMO, leave a comment down below, like the video, subscribe, and see you guys next time.